Hello. I realize this is a goofy time, so some people might not be around, but my husband's gone off to get set up for camping, and the rest of us will join him tomorrow, and my son's messing around in his room. So that's why I scheduled it for now. So if you're here chatting with me, great. If not, and watch the replay, you can get the update of what's going on. So I made myself notes because I'm getting a little old. Memories slips a wee bit. Yes, so camping. If any of you have gone and looked at the video I have in my travel playlist, it's called Camping Along the Chilliwack River. I think I shot it in September 2020 because we went for my daughter's birthday. I'm not sure. Could have been last summer. We go this place all the time for like the last 10 years. It's conveniently about 20 minutes from our house. So we can go back and forward if we want to. Like my husband has worked, like come home, worked for most of the day and then come back all the time. So we're going there. Me and the dogs will be as of tomorrow. And my daughter will join us on Friday night after she's done working. Because this coming Monday, the 24th, is Victoria Day. So we get a long weekend. But we're actually not coming back from the campground until next Wednesday. We booked it for a whole week. And we also just booked the same campground, different spot in the campground, but the same one, for June over the weekend for the Father's Day weekend, which is the Father's Day is the 20th of June. So it's like the Thursday to Monday from that one. So we'll be back there then because we're not allowed to go camping or travel too far afield right now, but we don't generally do that anyway. So we'll just do our usual thing and stay local. Excuse me. I just ate a little while ago. So getting now. Oh, hang on. Oh, just a minute. I gotta grab this. Currently sitting in front of my armchair. Laptop's on the coffee table. A while ago, I did a video about the Ocean Medallion tech the Princess Cruises has. I'll explain a bit more, but because I just booked groups, I'll show you. This card, you see it okay? This is from the Ruby Princess, July 2018. This is standard card, room key, scan your cell phone and off the ship, da-da-da-da-da. I went down to guest services and got a hole punch in it so I can hang it on my lanyard. This is common. This is what you get when you check in at the cruise desk. Map of the ship, one of these, da-da-da. This little doodad here is the medallion. It's ruby because that was our loyalty level at the same time, same as the card. This one is from the Royal Princess in November 2019. All the ships in Princess's fleet now have this. This little thing comes out, okay? So instead of when you get to the cruise port and you get your card, you get this. This is free, okay? You cannot get it delivered here in Canada. The government figures it's electronics or something and they want to put duty on it. Some stupid thing. I'm not surprised. Anyway, this is simple. You just go get it, pick it up, the same old, same old. Okay, now, if I unhook this and I can pop this plastic thing open and I can take this little medallion out. My husband has got this plastic, it's about this blue color actually. It's a watch band and you just pop this into the top of it. Now, he keeps it in our travel bag, you know, with BO stick and moose and, you know, that kind of stuff. And he's buggered off with it all in the trailer right now. So I can't even show you it because it's down the river. Anyway, but you get the idea. And I think they have like nicer bracelets. Like I've seen other people, like Princess has slick videos about this. You can watch them. So there's like a nice metal bracelet and you can just pop your medallion thing into. There's also one of those, like you clip it on your belt and I think it has a similar thing to this, but up here's a clip and you have it on your belt. This is all hands-free. So on my cruise, I walk around this thing around my neck. Okay. As soon as you walk anywhere, the store, like the, you know, the buy a t-shirt, whatever, they know you're coming. Your name pops up. so they can serve you and they know what your level and all that stuff. Bartenders know what booze card you have or not before you can get up to the bar. This does unlock your stateroom door. It doesn't open the stateroom door, but it unlocks it. They have these things outside the door. Used to be like a little, not a shelf, but I don't know what you call it, like a little plastic thing, and they stuck your newsletter in there outside your door. Well, or sometimes they shove it under your door, but anyway, there was this little thing outside. Now there's this thing, it looks like a tablet, about so big, and you walk towards your door, and it says, "Welcome, Kelly," on the screen. It doesn't speak to you. It writes it on the screen, "Welcome, Kelly." And you hear your door go click, click. And if you're coming back with shopping or your hands full of drinks or something, you take your elbow and you go on your stateroom door, and in you go. Hands free, no touchy. Good for right now, right? See, Princess was doing this in early 2019, way before any COVID anything. They're thinking ahead. Best cruise tech out there, in my humble opinion. Now, project-wise, before we get on to that, I think I did a video about the group cruises. I think I yapped about this before. Anyway, I've done videos about, hey, this is what I'm thinking of, blah, 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 down the road. So, finally, set up, done. Everything got released at the end of April. So while I was in Alberta, laptop comes with me everywhere I go, unless I don't have service. I set the groups up. Now, a lot of my people that follow me, and a lot of people I follow, are my cruise buddies. A bunch of you are already travel agents. You don't have to do anything with me. Probably you got your own plans anyway. Maybe we'll meet up sometime. That'd be cool. Whatever. Anyway, I'm just telling you what I'm doing. Want to come along? Cool. Send me an email. If you don't, that's good too. I don't care. Remember, I do this job for fun. See? Fun. Hubby and I do okay. Keeps me busy. Keeps the brain clicking along as I've passed 50. So, at any rate, just in case, I'm telling you what's up. So, September 2022. The Discovery Princess, brand spanking new ship, will have her maiden voyage this coming November 2021. Ship sails out of Vancouver September 25th. It's a Sunday, day after my daughter's birthday, as it happens. And it makes its way to Los Angeles 6 days later. So I believe there is 2 days after that, we're just sailing along. Then there's a day that we are in San Francisco all day. Like dock, crack of dawn, sail off at 10 o'clock, like all day. 4 or 5. I think there's a 1C day after that. Why, I don't know, because you're tootling along. But anyway, the next spot is Santa Barbara. There's no docking. You tender there. Get on the little boat, do off to the dock. If you want to go wine tasting or anything like that, that's kind of what you do in Santa Barbara. One of the things you can do. There's historical stuff in the town, and there's a boardwalk that got stuff, t-shirts, and there's a really good seafood restaurant we went to. I had lunch one there ages ago at our coastal in 2015. Maybe it's still there, maybe not. Anywho, and then the next day, boom, you're in Los Angeles and you get off the ship. So that's all set. Myself and my husband, our friends, and my mom and dad, we were all supposed to sail on the Royal Princess last September. Pretty much similar cruise. So this is the replacement to that. Want to come along? Cool. It's really easy for those of us that live here on the West Coast in particular, because all you got to do is fly back from Los Angeles. Or if you want to go stay longer and get a car and go to San Diego or go to Disneyland or whatever, you can do that too. We're just going to be coming back. Sorry, an itch. I meant to tell you guys something else about that, and I can't even think of it. And whatever. Anyway, doesn't matter. Okay, the other plan we'd had for quite a long time, anyway, and COVID sort of didn't really change it actually that much. It pushed it back a little bit, but didn't really change it. The other one was Eastern Caribbean. And I wasn't sure about Princess. Like, I was thinking, we could do this or this or this. The only reason the other one, Discovery, was on Princess because we were on Princess before. So we're doing the same again. So, okay, the Caribbean's open. So I looked up a bunch of stuff. There was a really good looking one on the Celebrity Reflection. But it was a bit more expensive. And Celebrity, they have a 2-tier beverage card system. So if you book their all-included booking fare, you get the classic beverage package. Totally fine. I have a little document that has everything in the classic beverage package. Lots of good choices. No problemo. But if you want the premium, you either have to pay them more fare or you upgrade your beverage package later by paying more. So, okay, well, whatever. It's still good. Looked like a good itinerary, but they do not have access to a private island. Okay, that's like, okay. Anyway. Then I looked up Royal Caribbean because best in the Caribbean, and they have the private island, that Coco Key, that's got all that cool stuff on it. And all of the itineraries that we're doing this 7 days out of Miami, I believe, or even if it's out of whatever else in Florida for Eastern Caribbean, they're all the really big Oasis class ships, the double hulls, the Allure, the Symphony, those ones. Yeah. My husband, absolutely not. Okay, fair enough. We're going to cruise together. I just want to see what it looks like. For me, I want to go experience one. He says, no way, Jose, not going to do that. There goes Royal Caribbean. So, okay, well, let's look at Princess. All right. Princess has their premium beverage package. It's got everything in it. That includes like lattes and bottles of water and everything. Okay. It's included. There's no add-on. It includes the taxes too. See, like, there's an ad I just got because I'm my own client, so I get all these ads. And I have nothing against Norwegian cruises. They're super popular, got cool ships, lots of stuff going on. But they have take all 5 and you have this, and they open bar. Okay, great. That's a beverage package. But they don't include the taxes in that. They have the taxes. They don't even call it a service charge, or do they? I'm sorry, my brain is gone right now with Norwegian. I haven't booked one in ages. Anyway, they call it something, and it comes up on your charges. Because I went, what is that? So I phoned up Norwegian, and that's the taxes on the beverage thing. Oh, okay. So there's your scoop on Norwegian. So back we go to Princess, and I looked up the Sky Princess, which has the islands we want. It's Puerto Rico. God, I can't even remember now. St. Kitts, I think. Anyway, my mind is, I have camping brain right now, obviously. Anyway, I took out group space on that too. I know that it leaves Fort Lauderdale on February the 18th, 2023. So if you want to see the itinerary, go on Princess's website and look it up. And then you can see it for sure. And one of the days is stopping at Princess Keys all day. So you can do your beach thing, you can go snorkeling, and the beverage package is applicable on shore as well. Okay, just so you guys know that. I believe Royal Caribbean's is too, but I'm not positive. I have not experienced it yet, but I made sure that I asked our West Coast guy, because we have reps from West, like every cruise line has a West Coast person that helps us out. So, found out. We're good to go. We'll probably start getting ourselves into it, booked in, after we get back from this round of camping, so like end of the month. Our friends want to come too for sure, our cruising buddies, and a couple of their friends are like, yeah, when you're set, give us the skinny and we'll figure it out. So there could wind up being several of us going because a bunch of people want to go. So there we go. You're invited to come along with us if you want to do that too. Then again, all my travel buddies, I know you already got lots of stuff planned and you're probably already cruising in 2023 at that time. So, whatever. It is what it is. We'll meet up someday. Okay, that's enough cruisy stuff. projects. Just did my mom's table runner. There's a video of that. Just did my friend's daughter's quilt, video of that. That was technically grad quilt number 3. The very first one was that Harry Potter one last year that I made for my great niece. Grad quilt number 1. Number 2 was that one for my nephew, the black and white stripes with the blue and the green and the purple. That one. That plain colored cream gray thing. Not my cup of tea, but it turned out pretty cool, actually. Whatever. My friend's daughter's going to like it. Whatever. Third one is another friend. She lives here in town, and her daughter's graduating too. She would just turn 18 the end of Feb. And it's a friendship star. So I got a block to show you. That's it. The entire quilt is blocks like this. I am going to make a border with this fabric. Sorry, not the wrong way. The stuff in the middle. Big flowers. There's variations to make these. Like I could have not used this blue and used this cream. It's showing up white for some reason, but it's a cream with flowers. Yeah, it's hard to see. Camera's not that great in this laptop. Anyway, it's not white, okay? It's sort of a sandy cream color. Like the flowers in here, like it goes with it. It's all the same fabric line after all, so there you go. If you do that, then the stars look like they float. You could also make these into like 4 little squares, and that's a variation. There's not actually a pattern for this. There's a method, because this block's been around since quilts have been around, basically. And my friend's daughter, she likes vintagey kind of stuff. So I looked around and I found a few pretty fabric lines, and I sent a few links to my friend, and she gave me the colors. So I went, well, okay, here you go. This is Perfect Union is the fabric line. By the designer is Edita Sitar, and I think it's Hoffman Fabrics. I should have looked at my receipt and I didn't. I'm sorry. I can't think of it. Anyway, there's 20 blocks like this, plus the border. And the backing is kind of like this flowery, but it's the cream background with flowers. So again, it goes. I'm not sure what I'm going to use for the binding. Probably more of this one. The big flowers. I don't know yet. My neighbor across the street that does my quilting, because she's got one of those big machines. She's got me slotted in already for the end of June. I gotta shift my position. My legs are going numb. Because she's really busy. So she doesn't have any time until then. So I said, well, I'll probably have it done by then. So just set me in there. And then I should be able to have it done. That block, I actually have 2 rows that are completely sewn together. So I've got 4, like 5 rows, right? So 2 of them are done. That is part of the 3rd row that's done. And I have 1 more that's just about together, and then I can sew the 3rd row together. They're kind of finicky to do because you got to make sure everything matches up, but they're not that hard. So I just sort of careful and take my time and sew a little bit at a time and get a block together. It'll be fine, but that's another reason why I'm not really doing a heck of a lot other crafty-wise, because I'm trying to get those finished and have 2 camping trips, of course, and work and help my husband with his business and catch up on all the accounting and blah, 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 blah. The next, I have 1 more grad quilt after that to make for my friend's son. We used to be neighbors back in the day. So I've known him since he was a baby. And I had to wait because I couldn't order it just yet. So one of my quilty friends from Mom and Pop Quilt Shop, I've never actually met her. She lives in Alberta. But she does the website for her friend's quilt shop. I think is how she said it. Anyway, I was asking her about it because I want Moda grunge fabric. It'd be perfect for this. Because my friend's son just said he wants it in blue, yellow, and orange. And I have to applique a 52 on there somehow. I don't know what the significance of that is. If anybody of you can tell me what blue, yellow, and orange and number 52 mean, I'd appreciate it. Because I've looked it up on some sports thing. I don't know. Anyway, that's what he wants. Fine. So I'm doing it sort of, I kind of drew it out with pencil crayon and my graph paper. Yes, I'm old school. I'm going to wind up scanning it and putting my quilting journal, or I don't know, something. But anyway, I drew it all out and I figured out how much fabric I needed and blah, blah, blah. So once that comes, they're getting it in the shop in Alberta. And I told my friend that I'm going camping. Can you just, I can't pay you till next week because I don't have access. So she says, that's fine. We'll just send you the invoice and you can do the click on the link and then you can pay your credit card and then they'll send it to me. So once I get it, I'll start that probably in the summer. And my friend's son is totally fine. He's like, I'm not in a hurry, Auntie. It's okay. All right. You can probably get it by September, but you're not getting it for grad. His birthday is the 17th of June. So he's not even going to get it for his birthday. I don't think, unless I'm really fast. Probably not. Probably not. It'll be in progress, but it won't be done. And Beatrice won't across the street won't have time to quilt it for me by then anyway. So there we go. That's kind of my update right now. There's not a lot going on other than that. We are still in our, it's not lockdown. The BC government called it something. Circuit breaker. That's what they called it. Started up just before Easter. So end of March. Because we were getting kind of hairy in March. There was numbers not going good. So you're not allowed to do any essential travel outside your area. Patios are still open at restaurants. Most people are just doing takeout, but it's not locked down, but it's tightened for sure. And there's everyone vaccines ramping up. Like my kids are gonna get theirs next week. My son just turned 20 in February. My daughter will be 23 in September. So they're getting theirs next week, the first one. So it's really like bang, 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 bang with the vaccine. So yes, this morning on the news, Tuesday's case count here in British Columbia, because today's Wednesday the 19th, was 411 new cases. That is the lowest amount since March 8th, according to the global news this morning. So progress is being made. But Health Minister Adrian Dix, Provincial Health Minister, and Dr. Henry, our medical person for BC. What is her title? Anyway, whatever. Dr. Henry of the Smarts and the Cute Shoes. She's famous for her cute shoes. That is remaining in place until the 25th. So you're not going to go off and do fun stuff for the long weekend, which is, again, why we're being close. Close. Don't go to your area. Don't visit 100,000 people. Don't have a big party on the beach. Close. Small. As of the 25th, that might be reevaluated. I suppose it depends what the numbers are doing. Numbers get better. Hospitalizations go down. People getting jabbed in the arm more. Maybe they can open some stuff up. Maybe. But if people are still idiots that go and do crap they're not supposed to do, don't get their vaccine because they believe crazy stuff, well, those people are the problem. Everybody who has a modicum of common sense is doing what they're supposed to do. Yes, that was a rant. Okay, my apologies. I did not mean this video to end up being a rant, but that's how it turned out. Anyway, so I don't know if I will have time to do one of these lives in June. And I know there's all my travel buddies do them, and some of my crafty buddies do them, and they do them at the same time. And it's like Tuesday night at 7 o'clock Eastern. Great. You do it. I can't do that. My life is too right now. There's this and there's this and there's this, and things change, and my son's going to start his job. And no, if I have time, I'll do live. If I don't, I don't. And it looks like today, like now's a bad time. 1:30 on Wednesday. I get it. I just threw it out there just in case people were around. I don't expect you to come and watch me and talk to me. Again, you're around. Cool. You're not? Well, I talk to myself anyway in my house, whether there's a camera on or not. So I'm just doing my usual yapping away, telling you what's going on. Watch the replay. It's all good. So we'll see. Maybe June. Maybe I'll do something on Canada Day. Oh, there's an idea. Bet you if it's nice out, maybe I'll go outside and do it. That'd be cool. Maybe I'll think on about that. All right. So, okay, that's it for me. Bye, everybody. Take care. Be safe. I'll carry on with videos as I do stuff that I think you might be interested in, or if I have something pertinent to say. And if not, well, then you won't hear from me for a bit. It is what it is. Bye now. Love you guys. Bye-bye.